Sasha Soul Station. Today I was gonna talk about how I feel, the difference between being on monorow, eating one fruit, one kind of fruit or vegetable at a time, and now that I went a step back a little bit, and now I eat mixed raw again, which means I'm making dishes, smoothies and salads and zoodles, which is pasta from zucchini. It's been a week now. It's been a week since I started mixing stuff and making dishes again. And immediately, like 2-3 days after I started doing that, after being 5 weeks straight on mono, immediately my digestion slowed down, which not good, and my stomach started growing little by little while the weight was still going down. And that's for the first like 4 or 5 days it was still going down. Now last 2 days it's creeping up. But yeah, I really don't like the way I feel. Exactly, I enjoy the dishes, I love the flavors, I love to create them, and it's okay at this moment in my life. I did it absolutely consciously. I knew what I was going for. I still don't use any salt. I eliminated all salt, not even nama soy, the sauce, the substitute sauce for like soy sauce. I don't use that. I only use lemon juice, garlic, and herbs to season my dishes, and they taste great. Sometimes they don't, but most of the time they do. It actually works, and it's enough. And I can't, like, I feel like I could add salt, but I still enjoy it very much without it. And I think if I stick with that for a few more months, I'll be just fine. Now my body will stop even kind of get triggered by thought of it, you know. Especially if I start eating more celery, because I haven't really been eating celery that much, and that's where the natri, I guess, is the nature salt. Even though it doesn't taste salty, but that's the element that supplies that what we crave. That's why we crave salt. So if you eat enough celery and tomatoes, eventually you should stop craving salt. But anyways, yeah, I feel worse, a little worse overall on mixed. On mono, I felt much lighter, much brighter, much calmer, and there was no anxiety about food at all. It was so easy, like really simple to choose what I'm gonna eat, to pack it and take with me. Anything. I went to bed with empty stomach. I would eat last meal even if it's super late, like at 2 in the morning. It would still be some kind of fruit, and 15, 20, 30 minutes tops, it's digested, and I go to bed with an empty stomach. Now, I'm a very late person, and my last meal always very late, always. And now that I make dishes, I go to bed with a full stomach. And like dishes, like pasta zoodles that I make with some seed sauce. Like I use sunflower seeds to make sauce for the noodles, or some nuts, and that makes it heavy and really long to digest. Adds a lot more time to it, and yeah, my stomach been growing. I don't like that. I had flat stomach on mono when I was eating one kind of fruit at any given meal. So I kind of really look forward to getting back to that. That's that's the shit. I mean, this is the way to eat for real. Like there's no obsession, there's no cravings. Kind of just look at something like, yeah, I think I'd like that. And like, oh, I can't get that. Oh, not a big deal. I'll eat that instead. Seriously, it's so easy. Easy to pack. Everywhere. It's easy from all sides. No meal planning. No difficult calculations and trying to keep ratios so the flavor is right, and just mono is so much simpler, and that's how it should be, and I love it, love it, love it, and I'm getting back to it very, very soon. I'm gonna play. I'm letting myself play. I like to take it slow with this transition. I personally think that's best for me. Everybody's different. Everybody gotta figure out their own way. What's best for you. You gotta just listen to your body. You gotta experiment. You know, we're all the same, but we're all different. So tweak, think, note, notice, pay attention, and eventually we'll figure it out. And there's no rush. It's a journey. It's a journey for real. There's nowhere to rush. And it's beautiful. I did give myself time. Like, I'm definitely staying raw for another year, for sure. Even like, I'm not swearing that I'm gonna be raw for the rest of my life. I'm still experimenting. I believe in raw with all of my heart, all of my being, and I really feel best on it. And these past 5 weeks, they were amazing. It was after radical cleanse, master cleanse, and it felt so right, organic and natural and amazing on every level. Everything about it. Everything. I want to go back to it. I just wanted to take it a little slower because I missed the vegan stage. I've never been vegan. Never. Well, I'm vegan now, obviously. Like that's. But I mean, I skipped the cooked vegan part. I was vegetarian, pescatarian. Then I stopped eating seafood for like a year, and I even cut eggs and cheese. But still, in sweets, I had a lot of them still. You know, like eggs and butter and all of that. They were still in there. So I wasn't like crazy meticulous vegan. That just loses their mind that if something non-vegan in their product. I wasn't fanatic about it. Yeah, that's it. I wasn't fanatic, and that was like about a year, and then I went back to eating seafood. Slowly but surely, I miss sushi so much, even though my favorite sushi is vegetarian with tofu or avocado and cucumber roll is like my ultimate favorite. But yeah, I still went back to eating some seafood, and then from that I jumped to now, to the claims, and then to raw, 100% raw vegan. So I basically skipped vegetarian this time and vegan. And I believe you need to go through all the stages and slowly cut things out. Unless you have such strong mind and you're so wealthy that you can afford all the variety of fruits and vegetables at all times and big amounts of it. I can't. I'm on a strict budget. So that's a big change for me. And I have to be mindful of like getting enough calories to keep up with 2 kids. You know, I have to have my energy and you know, getting the good amount of everything and good variety. So I don't have any cravings for different textures because we need that. Like you can't live on just oranges or just apples all year round. I mean, technically, if you had to, you could, and you'd be fine. But I mean, we're human. We need variety, especially when we see it all the time around us. So yeah, here's my little update on my diet right now, and I'm gonna stick with this for some time until it naturally falls off, like all the cooking cravings, creating dishes. I just want to play with it. It's so fun, and hopefully it'll just fade away on its own, you know, little by little, because mono is the way to go for me, for sure. I'm not telling you that's how everybody should eat. There are plenty healthy vegans and that works for them, and they can control their portions. You know, I overeat easily, especially. Thank God I don't use salt. I know if I had salt in my dishes now, I would be eating even more. But because I don't use salt, I have like smaller portions right now, and I get full and satisfied. I don't ever get hungry, really. And if I do, it's like so light and manageable. And I don't get neurotic and anxious like I was when I was on the cooked food. So there it is. I don't know. I hope it's clear. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I wish everybody all the best. Like, subscribe, and leave comments. Subscribe to my Instagram where I give the daily update on what I ate in a day. Well, I try to. Sometimes I run behind, but I still catch up. I make sure I put a report on every day of what I ate. Just to give an example of what you can eat in one day on raw vegan diet or lifestyle rather. But thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope you come back for more. Bye bye.